Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Shanti Fierce, and today I was feeling like doing a bit more of a dramatic look, so stay tuned and see what the tea is. So step one, as always, is to start with my foundation. Today I will be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Coverage in the shade Light Neutral. I really like this one because I feel like it pulls out the olive tones in my skin and makes me look a lot more tanned. Now I like to set my foundation, and today I will be using Ciate Coconut Setting Powder. Next up, I'm going to apply my contour, and I will be using the Tarteist Pro Glow To Go, which is their mini contour and highlighting palette. And I will be using Chisel. So now that my face is sculpted a bit more, I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I will be using L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear in color Oatmeal. And I'm going to go in with that same setting powder just to make sure that my concealer can really bake. So while my concealer bakes, I'm going to do my brows. And I don't actually have an eyebrow palette. What I use is I use brown tones that I already have. So today I'm going to be using the Fairy Tale Storybook Cosmetics Robin Hood palette. And I'm going to be using Forest and Nottingham. So now my face is contoured, I've got my brows on, and I'm ready to start my eyeshadow once I get all of the setting powder off. Much better. So now to get ready for my eyeshadow look, I will prime my eyes. So I will be right back. Primed and ready to go. So today for my palette, I will be using the Morphe 25D palette. Oh boy, it has a lot of these really nice brown shades. And the first one that I'm going to use for my transition color is this color here, which is called Hendrix. So the next color that I'm going to go in with is this color right here. It's called Crease. Yes, if you hadn't guessed it yet, oh boy palette all has boy names. So I was starting to realize that this blended out look wasn't going to be as dramatic. So to sharpen up the edge, I'm going to take an old Toys R Us coupon and I'm going to use that to create a really sharp line there. So now I'm going to go in with this really dark brown called Paxton, which I never realized till now, but that would be a really cute baby boy name. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm not only going to bring it across this corner of my eye, I'm also going to bring it down and a little bit into this third half of my eyelid. So I'm really going to start from about the middle of this kind of wing that I'm creating. And I'm going to bring it across here and down into here. But again, I'm going to be using that Toys R Us coupon to make sure that I still keep that really sharp edge. So now I think I want to use a black to define my crease here. And unfortunately there's no black in the Oh Boy palette, so I'm going to use my Morphe 35B Color Artistry, and I'm going to use this color here, which is called Pebble. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to take this kind of triangular shaped brush and I'm going to create a crease going along and in down here. I might kind of dabble it a bit just at the edge, just to add some more drama. So now I want to create a half cut crease, and I'm going to do that by taking my concealer and just kind of carving a line out for myself and stopping at that midway point. And I'm going to do one eye at a time because while it's still wet, I want to be able to go in with the Morphe shade Chalk from the 35B palette because I want a really white look in contrast to the brown and the black that I've got going on. As you can see, I've got a new crease kind of starting up there. I don't like to make it too high, just on a look like this, just because I didn't go that high up with my eyeshadow. Now next I'm going to go back into the Morphe 25D palette, and I'm going to go back and use that darker color Paxton down here, and I'm going to bring it over. And as I bring it over, I'm going to go back into crease as I get towards this cut crease here, where to blend it in so it softly blends into the white while still having a dramatic impact, of course. So now I've got the top level of my eyeshadow looking the way that I really like. So I'm going to go ahead and draw on my lower lash line. And I'm going to do that by starting with the darkest brown that I used. And I'm going to line that along my lower lash line. So now I'm going to blend out that lower line just with the shade Hendrix that we used as our transition shade. So I'm much happier with how that lower line looks now. I think it's really starting to pop more. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put a nice glitter in the corner before I put my eyeliner on because I think it's really gonna pop nicely. And I'm using Glitter Gold Liquid Eyeshadow by NYX, and this is in Polished Pinup. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner. I use the L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black in the felt tip liquid eyeliner. And what I'll do is I'll just follow that sharpened edge and probably stop it just before it starts to blend out. And I'll start just from the lower corner of my lash line, and always make sure that I've got both of my edges equal before I go and I fill it in on my whole line. So now that I've got my eyeliner on, I'm going to go ahead with my lashes. I'll start first by putting on my mascara, and then I will follow up by putting on my lashes. Now, just to save time in this video, I'm going to do this off camera. Et voila! So now I have my lashes on, and I'm going to go in with some bronzer. Now, since I want to do a really dramatic look, I'm really going to layer it on. And the bronzer that I'm going to use today is not with me. Okay, got it, guys. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox Spotlight Palette in gold, and I think I'm going to use this guy today. And now that I've got my bronzer on, I'm going to go in with my Tarteist Pro Glow To Go, one of the highlighters. And today, I think I'm feeling Gleam. Here I am. The glam is really coming together. So next I'm going to go in with a reddish brown blush. I feel like that will really go well with the browns that we have on my eye. So I'm going to go back into that Oh Boy palette just because I don't have a reddish brown blush on my own. And I think I'm going to go with this color here, which is called Liam. So once I've got my bronzer, blush, and highlighter on, I like to use a big and loose blush brush just to kind of make sure that it's all blended together nicely. And once I'm satisfied with that, I go on to my favorite and final step, which is lipstick. I'm going to start by lining my lips with a clear liquid just because for my signature drama look, I like going with a bright matte red. And the one I will be using today is Too Faced Melted Matte in shade Lady Balls. And the clear liner that I will be using is the Rimmel London Moisture Renew. So this is it with the lips, everything. I really love how this looks, but I want to quickly go put on some clothes to really glam it up so I can show you what the full effect would be like. So here you go, guys. This is the final look. Now this would be really good for, I mean, I don't know who goes to them, but like a gala or something like that, or a work party where you're wearing like a little black dress or a gold dress, just something to really add drama to what you're already wearing. But I wanted to show how this would fit into your everyday life kind of look. So I'm just wearing a cute little tank top and some black jeans. And then I'm going to go grocery shopping after this. So I'm going to be the most glamorous person there, and I can't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you try it out. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions for me of different products I should be using, please comment below. I'm very open to suggestions. But otherwise, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for joining me today. I had a lot of fun.